Evolution of Garfield's Lasagna. In the first TV special, Here Comes Garfield, when Garfield wakes up at midnight and goes to the kitchen, he has a large snack on a variety of foods, including his favorite dish, lasagna. Having eaten the lasagna to the end, he lies down in its empty container. In the second TV special, Garfield on the Town, in the morning, Garfield is awoken by his mother before reconnecting with his childhood. He recognizes the building as an old Italian restaurant where he was born and first discovered a taste for Italian cuisine after trying lasagna. In the fourth TV special, Garfield's Halloween Adventure, Garfield impersonates the role of a pirate and takes Jon's lasagna. In the seventh TV special, A Garfield Christmas, in the dream, Garfield wakes up on Christmas morning to see Jon dressed as an elf. Jon then lays out a trail of lasagna to lead Garfield to his gift, which consists of a robotic mind-reading Santa that can produce anything desired. In the first TV series, Garfield and Friends, in the episode Forget Me Not, Garfield is hit on the head by a pie tin carelessly and gets amnesia. Jon tries his best to jog his memory by taking out his favorite lasagna from the medicine cabinet. But Garfield, having lost his memory, begins to think about his weight and refuses lasagna due to the fact that it has a lot of calories. He says that it is better to give him salad, but without mayonnaise. In the episode The Legend of the Lake, Garfield, who is hosting a tour of the National Cat Museum, narrates a story about a prehistoric cat. The cat was determined to cross a giant lake to reach the fabled lasagna trees that grew on a faraway island. In the episode Well-Fed Feline, Garfield ate the lasagna cake in one bite, opening his mouth wide and leaving only a small piece. However, not having eaten enough, he finishes the last piece. In the ninth TV special Garfield, His 9 Lives, lasagna appears in the segment Garfield, where Garfield, as the little rambunctious kitten, first discovers the joys of eating, especially lasagna. At the beginning of the live-action movie, Garfield, the movie, when Jon comes home with some food he bought at the store, Garfield, having eaten 4 boxes of lasagna, lies next to the trays and cannot get up, after which, Jon decides to take him to the vet to get him back on his feet. In the live-action Garfield, A Tale of Two Kitties, Garfield, having mistakenly switched places with a royal cat much like him, is now at Carlisle Castle in the English countryside. In a large estate, all Prince the cat ate was meatloaf, so Garfield taught all the prince's animal subjects to cook lasagna, after which everyone really loved this dish and became even more friendly with him. Meanwhile, Prince the cat learns to be an ordinary pet. When he is with Jon, Odie, and Liz at a cafe, he is brought lasagna, believing that he is Garfield, to which he thinks that it is porridge, and that it belongs to Odie. Jon and Liz think that this change is due to the consequences of the flight. However, having tasted a small piece of lasagna, he immediately pounced on it because he had never eaten anything tastier and asked for more. In the series Robot Chicken, lasagna appears in the episode Sausage Fest, where Garfield and Heathcliff take each other to court. When Garfield wanted to show the affidavit, he opened the suitcase, and there was lasagna, and he apologized to the judge and said that he was on a lasagna diet. When the cat fight ensues, Garfield uses lasagna to defend himself against Heathcliff. In the CGI animated television series The Garfield Show, in the episode Pasta Wars, in the outer reaches of the galaxy, a mothership in the shape of a pressure cooker is home to space lasagna. Their ambition is to invade planet Earth. When the space lasagna checks out Jon's neighborhood, they run into Odie. They think that all humans are just like him and decide to invade. But unfortunately, they fail to take into account Garfield's greed. The aliens look so much like lasagna, he can't resist them. In the episode The Pet Show, a pet show has been organized in town, and the first prize is a huge dish of lasagna. Garfield's mouth is already watering at the thought of it, and he decides to compete. His first task is to neutralize the competition, and the second is to beat Nermal in the nicest pet test. In the series Mad, in the episode The Monday Project, after Jon put Garfield on a diet, he ran away to a lasagna fair and took it from the people. In the series The Simpsons, in the episode The Cad and the Hat, Itchy the Mouse, who was dressed as Garfield, brought his cousin lasagna. However, the lasagna had a bomb in it, and it blew up right next to him. In the 2024 movie, The Garfield Movie, we see how Garfield has loved lasagna since childhood, which in this version looks more appetizing than in previous movies.